Hello, everyone. Wow, sorry about the extended intro here. I was doing tech stuff and hopefully, yeah, microphone's working, camera's working. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I'm Ruel Gaviolo. Welcome to the show. Yo, happy Monday, Mo Pop, and hello, AB True. But good to see y'all. Thank you for joining me today. Got another great show today. Super excited to play some games with y'all. Today is Teach and Play. I should do this on Tuesday so I can have that alliteration. Teach and Play Tuesday. But it's Teach and Play Monday here. And I've got two great games that I've got. I may do another one depending on time and how I'm feeling. But I've got a nice cuppa from Button Shy Games. And also a Game of Thrones Hand of the King, which is an older title from Fantasy Flight. And, I didn't check this beforehand, but I'm wondering if it's still in print because when I got this a few years ago, it was on sale for some ridiculous price, like $8 or $7 or something. But it's really cool puzzly type game. Both of these are actually games that you could travel with. They're super easy to travel with because they are card-based games. And as a nice couple, if you're not familiar with Button Shy Games, they do these wallet-sized games. So here's the rule book, and this is literally the game in here. It's just a little wallet sleeve. But I'm big fan of Button Shy, and yeah, we'll be playing a nice cuppa and a Game of Thrones Hand of the King. Let me move my keyboard out of the way here for a second. Matthew, hi, good morning. Good to see you here, friend. And I hope you're doing well, everybody. Let me know what you've been playing. What did you play this weekend or the last time since I've streamed? I do stream on Wednesdays with Becca Scott over on Good Morning Society. That's every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Also, last week, we had the return of the R&R show. Super excited about that. Over on Rahdo Runs Through. Rahdo is now in Ireland, if you didn't know. He and Jen and the dogs moved out to Ireland recently, so he's doing the show from there. He tapes his segments, and basically me, Ray, and Chris we run the show live, and Rahdo, we let him know what games we talk about, and he does his reaction, and then we react to his reaction live. It's a lot of fun. It's the best way we can do the show. Especially now Rahdo's in Ireland, but just with how busy Rahdo is, with you all know he does a ton of run-throughs, so it's really the best way for him to participate in the show. We're super grateful for that. Now, Ray is, excuse me, Ray is actually traveling right now, so she wasn't able to join us yesterday or last week, and she won't join us tomorrow. I'm working on another guest right now. Hopefully, we'll get this guest in, but it's really last minute. But hopefully, if anything, you've got me, Chris, and Rahdo talking about our top games, our best games, and we're going to do this list called our best forever games, inspired by the Brothers Murph. And these are games that you can play forever. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Kuya Joey, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Innovation and Ultimate. Oh, nice. Matthew, I have not played Innovation in years. I think the last time I played, it was probably a two-player game with my buddy Daryl. And was that the last game? It's been years. That might be the last game. A couple of years ago. Might have been pre-pandemic, or was it during the pandemic? As we started getting a little safer. Oh man, it's been a while. I do remember though that we did bust out the nuclear war card in that, and that was hilarious. Hey, Linnaeus, good to see you. Popping a cough drop in right now. We're talking about games that we been playing lately. It's funny. I just got an alert on my phone. Emergency alert! Earthquake detected. So apparently there was an earthquake here in California or Southern California, where I'm at. That's how we roll with earthquakes. I didn't even feel it. So, or maybe it's on its way. I don't know. Usually I'm pretty good about earthquakes. I'll feel them right away. But yeah, unless y'all, my camera is on my table right now. So if I do this, it shakes. So let's pretend that's the earthquake. Thanks, Linnaeus. Yeah, it was one of my favorite shirts. My Fort shirt from Leader Games. I partnered with them a couple of years ago. Michelle and I did a run through of Fort. So they sent us some Fort shirts. Yeah, I requested. I love this shirt. Linnea says the number one game I've been playing lately is still Elder Scrolls, the Chip 3 game. Nice. Put almost 40 hours in it already. Nice. It is just fantastic. That's so, Linnaeus, I may have to hit you up because my copy just showed up and it is a beast. It is, I mean, I was like, man, I could work out just carrying that box around the house, lifting it up above my head and stuff. But I am totally new to the world of Elder Scrolls. I have no idea what I'm doing. But they asked me if I wanted to check it out. I was like, heck yeah, I love Chip Theory games, and I would love to check out this world. So I may have to ask you for some tips and tricks, and I know it's a ton. Hey, there's a pug down here. Who's this? Hi, Meeple. You want to come up here and say hi? No, she's scratching her chin. Matthew says, 4th edition innovation adds an age 11 and lots of ways to put cards back in the box. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I know that they came out with that new edition, and I don't know. I wonder if my buddy Gerald backed it because he I think he had the 3rd edition or whatever the last one was, right? Was it 3rd? Or maybe it was an older copy. I forget. I'll have to talk to him. Oh yeah, awesome. Lenny says I'd be happy to. We could hop on a call. Oh yeah, I would love that. Let me. I want to carve out some time for it. So when I call, when we jump on a call, it'll be sometime, hopefully in the near future. We'll see. I mean, I need to commit to it. And there's another game I'm trying to get to the table before that, but we'll see. We'll keep in touch about that. Hi, is this Meeple? Hi, Meeple. Where's Mookie? We got 2 pugs here, folks. If you're new to the show, we got 2 pugs that run around. They're a little more shy these days. I don't know. Mookie he'll show up, he'll jump on camera every now and then. But if y'all remember our pug from back in the day, Bruno, oh, we miss Bruno. Rest in peace, Bruno. He's been a couple of years since he passed away. He was great. He would always want to show up on camera, and he was so cute. Billy Pratt, hi. Ark Nova, Mandalorian Adventures, and Abomination Era Frankenstein. Nice. Wow. Abomination Era Frankenstein. I played that last, it was around October. Yeah, it was probably around the Halloween season during the, was it after, was it TLN? I think it was a TLN back in October. I was hanging out at Good Time Society with Jake Michaels and Paula Deming. So I think we played through most of it. We didn't get through it at all. It's a pretty long game. I think we even did the Igor variant where it speeds it up a little bit, sort of like the Ares, or not Ares, the Terraform Mars Prelude. Igor is sort of like that. It ramps up the start game and gets you resources and stuff a little earlier. And we got through most of the game, but I think it was either Paula or Jake who were probably going to win that game because I wasn't going to win. But nonetheless, great game. Haven't played. Yeah, great Halloween game. Yep. Has a bit of, oh yeah, it's so crazy, right, Linnaeus? It's funny because on my photos, my phone, they have the memories. They'll still pop up, and it's like, oh my gosh, Bruno. So we had Bruno. He was 7 when he passed away, but it was 2 years ago. Yeah, it just showed recently, back November. Oh, so crazy. So yeah, but now we have 2 pugs here. Meeple and Mookie are little new, our 2 babies here, but they're not as camera friendly as Bruno was. He's such a good boy. And our pugs now are good boy and good girl too. Ark Nova, I haven't played in a while. Have I? Oh yeah, Mandalorian Adventures. Yeah, I played that. That was a terrific game. I played that one at Critical Hit Games. I'm going to drop a link, folks, in chat, my link tree. That's where you can find me all the time. Is you saw probably in the starting soon screen. I'm doing 4 streams this week, mainly almost every week now. I've got today, my Monday stream here on my channel. Tuesday, I've been rotating. It's either Critical Hit Games from home or the R&R show. We had an R&R show last week. We're going to have an R&R show tomorrow. Wednesday, Good Time Society for the Good Morning Society with Becca. That's 10 a.m. Pacific. And then Thursdays, I've been going down to Critical Hit Games. They're here in Southern California, in Corona, California, which is about 35 minutes or so from me. I go down there in store, and we have this area in the back where it's still a work in progress, but we're super excited to partner with them and bring live streaming to the store. It really is, to me, like the definition of a friendly local game store. Chris, the owner, he bought it out. He was partners originally with the owners, and then he took off away from the business, sold his share because he's a tax accountant during his day job, and he was focusing on that. But then the owner who had it said, "You know what? I'm getting ready to, I'm gonna move on from it. Do you want to buy it back from me?" And Chris said, "Yeah." So now Chris is the sole owner of it, and I got to meet him last year, and him and his partner, and they're wonderful people, and I'm hoping that it'll continue to grow. It's slowly but surely growing. So that's Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. I'm down at Critical Hit Games. No one is more camera friendly than John's cat. Oh yeah, Comet is super camera friendly, right? That cat. Yeah, I love Comet and Haley too, but Comet is very very cool cats. Hey, why don't we get to playing some games here? I've got a couple of games I want to teach and play. It's going to be a nice cuppa and Game of Thrones Hand of the King. You know what? I totally forgot to do this last week. So if you're here last week, Bondsnator joined me via a video call. Shout out to Bonds. She is probably on her way back from Coachella right now, I think. Hopefully the traffic isn't too bad. Linnaeus, yeah, nice cuppa. I like it. It's a Scott Alms game. And both these games I really like. But Scott Alms, one of my favorite designers, and we'll go through it in a minute here. What I wanted to bring up was last week I was hanging out with Bonds. We're talking about the games we played, our favorite games of the month. And I said, yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. I totally forgot to do the giveaway, friends. So let's do a giveaway now. Let me go over to this screen. There you go. These are the fake names. We're going to get rid of the fake names, and we're going to enter your names. If you would like a copy, we've got digital Steam codes. Let me bring up the list, what we have left. A shout out, again, as always, to B. Travis. B. Travis has got our back. B. Travis is amazing. They sent over a bunch of Steam codes that they had extra ones. So we've been giving them out the last couple of weeks, last couple of months actually, usually one per show. I want to give away 2 today to make up for last week. So why don't we do one now, and we'll do one later as well. So the first one I'm going to do is abalone. Okay, if you want to get into abalone, just type in the word abalone, Abalone. This is an abstract game. I've never played it before, but I've heard it's been around forever. You know what? Let me bring it up on BGG. How long has this game been around? Abalone. Since 1987? Wow. It's been re-implemented by Abalone Jr., Abalone Quattro. Okay, one of the Q games, right, from Gigamech. Is that right? Wow. So Abalone, yeah, abstract game. Folks, if you want to get a copy of it, type in Abalone. Okay, yeah, and as Billy Pratt and Linnaeus did, if you want to just be in the race, that's cool too. Hey, James. James Brazil's in the house. Abalone, we're giving it away. I'll type in names right now. I'm just going to hand type them in. Linnaeus. Cabal. And the asterisk means you're just in it for funsies. Billy Pratt. Oops. Billy Pratt. Funsies. Linnea says, I want to re-up on some new button shies, although I have Shelf of Shame ones to play still too. You know what's funny? I want to mention this, Linnaeus. Folks, if you don't listen to Variant Hex, the podcast, you need to. It's so good. I really love what Kelly and Aaron and sometimes Adam joins as well, what they're doing with their podcast. They're super knowledgeable gamers, really great banter, and of course, I'm biased just because I know them now. I've become friends with them. But they talk about this really cool thing that they did with Linnaeus. It was a, gosh, what was it called again? Was it ShameCon? No, not ShameCon. It was ColeCon, right? Where they played a bunch of games that they were looking at Cole. Is that correct? Shameless Con. Thank you. Yes. And Linnaeus, I love this. Such wonderfully agreed. Shameless Con. So they're playing stuff off their Shelf of Shames or opportunities. And and then I think, weren't you also trying to like Cole games too? I forget. Oh, okay. Amy Troom's in. Okay, cool. All right, thanks. I see more people entering the giveaway. Thank you for that. I'm going to, again, today I'm just typing in names. Matthew Poco. Okay, Matthew's in to win it. Nice, I love it. And I love that people just love to join in for the games. Okay, Beyond Dead is in too. Beyond Dead. 130. I do want to shout out BGG as always. Thank you so much for hosting us. If you see us on the front page of BGG, come and join us over here on the Twitch channel so you can chat too. Evil Turnip, we are giving away Abalone on Steam. It's an abstract game. We are also giving away another game later in the show, probably towards the end. I'm doing 2 giveaways today thanks to B. Travis, one of our Discord community members. Doing 2 today because I forgot to do 1 last week. Linnea says, yeah, we end up trading out games, so we both got games culled and games received. I love that. I need to do that. We really need to do that in Southern California. I feel like there's so many of us. Join with an asterisk. All right, Evil Turnip, you're in. Evil Turnip. T. Asterisk. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, Shameless Con is such a great idea. You know, why don't I drop in the link to Variant Hex podcast? Seriously, some of the nicest people you'll ever meet, folks. Let me find podcast Variant Hex. Whoops. Is this the latest episode? This is. I'm going to drop in the link to the latest episode in March. Just came out. And hoping to do one. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I really wish I lived closer to y'all. Okay. There's the link. Please check out the latest episode, varianthex.com. Wonderful podcast. Gamers. It's about a monthly podcast or so. Again, they have like all of us, they have life. They got to do life. And they have a relatively newborn baby. So, but they've been really good about keeping their schedule. So shout out to Variant Hex. Life and baby. Okay, let's get this race started. Done here. And we're going to go 2 minutes. Okay, set. All right, here are the ducks. And again, some of y'all, the ones with the asterisk are funsies, and the others without the asterisk, I think there's 2 of you. Good luck. You have a 50-50 shot to win Abalone on Steam. Compliments of B. Travis. And here we go. See what kind of... Oh, we got a bunch of naked ducks, or classic ducks today. We got Evil Turnip with the polka dots. We have Beyond Dead 13 with the stars. And we have Linnaeus. Is that a Spider-Man duck? Yeah, Spider Duck. This Spider Duck is funny. It looks the eyes make it look like mad. Now, is that the Miles Morales or is that the Peter Parker? Or I don't know. Maybe it could be the Gwen Stacy. I don't know. To me, it looks like classic Spider Duck. Evil Turnip with the polka dots. And Beyond Dead with the stars. So many new or classic ducks, right, as we call them. We got a minute left. Again, this is just a fun way to randomize stuff. I'm going to get ready for the game we're going to do. And what is... Oh, yeah. I am doing this here. Cool. Yeah, Jason, we call them classic ducks. Hi, Gamer Ice Guy. We got a little race here going on for a copy of Abalone on Steam. And then we're going to do another giveaway later, as long as I remember. You know me. I forget things, folks. What are you going to do? I forgot last week to do a giveaway. Linda says, I'm surprised not a naked duck because I had a dream last night that I showed up to... Oh, no! I've had those dreams before. What is that? It's like you're worried, you're not ready for work. Is that the whole, premise behind it? I know I've had that... dream of going either to work or school, or I remember back in the day, school, showing up naked, feeling unprepared. Yep, that's it. Something. Yeah, Amy True. I call them classic. We call them naked. Yeah. Okay, 10 seconds left. Who's gonna win, folks? It's anyone's race. Here comes Turnip T. Beyond Dead 13. Oh, it looks like Linnaeus. Spider Duck. Yes, she did. She pulled it out. Shout out to Spider Duck Linnaeus. All right, there it is. You win. Okay. Now, whoever's furthest ahead without the asterisk, they will take in the Abalone thing. Steam code. Here we go. Matthew Poco. All right, Matthew, what I'm going to do is I am going to first congratulate y'all. And, let me go back to the screen here. We have Linnaeus with the win. Matthew Poco with the win, second place, but the win for the Abalone Steam code. Beyond Dead 13, Evil Turnip Tea, Billy Pratt, Amy True, and oh, is that it? Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that was it. Six ducks. Oh, Linnaeus, I think this might be my first win ever. Legends here, folks. Let's all let Legends know that Linnaeus won a duck race today. Finally, I thought you won one before. I don't know. I could have sworn you won. Evil Turnip says that Spider-Man costume looks like when Peter gets his clock cleaned by a villain and his eye mask is broken. Oh, okay. I don't remember that storyline. I mean, I'm not. I much as I love Spider-Man, I don't keep up. I don't keep up with comics just because there's just so many these days. So many. Before I forget, I want to Matthew Poco. I'm gonna drop in to a whisper to Matthew Poco. Let me get this here, and I'm gonna drop in the DM or the what is it called? Whispers here on Twitch. I'm going to drop in the code. That way I don't forget, because I'm notorious for forgetting to follow up on these things. And that's so my bad. Steam codes. Okay. So Matthew Poco, I'm going to type in this. Matthew Poco 1 on 4/14/25. Hey, I can't believe it's already May. Or I mean, almost May. We've got 2 weeks till May, folks. That is insane. Okay. Matthew Poco, please check your whispers right now, my friend, and you should have a code for a Steam code for Abalone. Thanks for joining, and thank you for your support as always. Appreciate it. Let me go over here. Make sure this is working. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Time is going so fast. Wedding is. Oh my gosh, Linnaeus, that's right. Oh my gosh. I hope everything's going well. I know I've been down that road, and hopefully it's going relatively stress-free for you. I know how much weddings, those type of big events can be a bit much sometimes, but hopefully you're getting the support you need. All right, we got a spam bot in the house here. Boo spam bot. I'm going to add you to the block list, spam bot. Take that. Okay. Linnaeus, thank you for banning that. Awesome. Appreciate it. Okay. Hey, if you're on Twitch, y'all, which most of y'all are, thank you. If you're on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching on BGG, thank you. The first time you're here, my name's Ruel, and I do this stream weekly, and I stream a bunch during the week as well. You could check out my link tree that I'm going to drop right now. Find all the places I stream. Also, yes, Linnaeus has the power. I'm also going to drop one more link here. This is for... What was it? Oh, the Discord. We have a wonderful Discord community. We play a lot of games on Board Game Arena. And join us there if you want to talk about nerdy, non-nerdy stuff, games, non-game stuff. Super family-friendly, and we have a great time there. Okay. Without further ado, let's get to the games. Let me move my keyboard out of the way and hydrate. I've got good old plain water today, folks. Nothing fancy. Okay, let's go over here. Let me see how the game looks. Okay, here's the game. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, cool. Yep. All right. Gamer Ice Guy, do you know this one? I know you're a Button Shy fan as well. Okay. So, friends, if you're here for the first time, once again, what I do is I do a little intro to YouTube because I like to do it all in one shot. I learned this from Rado, so it's less editing work for me. Editing is not my forte. Although I did recently, I want to pat myself on the back. Shout out to me for downloading DaVinci Resolve and actually learning how to, well, sort of learn, just powered like through brute force is what Rado said. I had to put together a video for him. Basically, there was some tech issues last week on Twitch, and it messed up our stream for the R&R show. But what Chris and I did, Chris George and I, after we went off air, we recorded a little segment to place in there, and I was able to cut and paste using DaVinci Resolve. First time ever. It's not my skill, but I do want to learn it. I figured, hey, this is the first time I've done it. I want to continue. And so anyways, long story short, I don't like editing, but I know it's a necessary evil. But when I do these live, what I do is I'll do the YouTube intro here, and then I just clip from the intro all the way to the outro, and I just do it all in one shot. Yeah, it's not the most perfect way to do playthroughs or teaching plays, and I get a lot of uhs and you knows, and that the whole. I don't edit out all the uhs and ums. To me, it seems more natural, but I get why people like the super edited stuff. It looks way more professional, but I like to have fun, and I like to be as stress free as possible, which just sort of leads to the perfect segue for this game, A Nice Cuppa. Let me get the box out, or got the instructions. Oh, also got the expansion as well. I forgot about that. Okay, let me see what's on. Okay. Yeah. Lenny says I got to play this at PAX, but haven't gotten a copy. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, such a nice little game. I really enjoy this. Okay. All right, so here we go. Appreciate y'all. Thanks again for hanging out. I'm going to turn off the Twitch alerts just in case if anyone shows up. Yeah, they'll show up and we'll hang out. All right, let's do this, folks. Thanks again for hanging out. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola. On the tabletop right now is A Nice Cuppa. I want to thank Button Shy for sending over a copy of A Nice Cuppa. This is a game by Scott Almes, one of my favorite designers, and we're going to do a solo playthrough it today. It is a solo game. Light on rules, big on replayability, according to the little rulebook here. If you're unfamiliar with Button Shy games, these are 18-card games that fit in these nice sleeves. They have a ton of these games on their website. Be sure to check them out. The link will be in the description. In A Nice Cuppa, I'm just going to read the little description here. Demanding jobs, unpaid bills, health concerns. Modern life is filled with constant worry. Let your burdens drift away, if only for a moment, in the rich aromatic steam of your favorite tea. So what we're trying to do is we're going to be manipulating the cards here. We have our worry cards, and then we have our tea cards up here. And I've just shuffled them randomly, placed them up here. I've also shuffled the worry cards, placed them face down. There are a few more worry cards we do not use in the game for this. It's always going to change. And you don't look at them, you just toss them to the side. And you're basically going to go through these steps here. And let me show the little turn reference. You're going to flip one face down worry card, or none. If none exists, you're going to go to the end of the game. From left to right, one at a time, perform each face-up worry card's action. Then you're going to flip each T card above each face-up worry card. Remove each face-up worry card that is below a focus T card. So if you're wondering what a focus card is, hey, Ruel, what's a focus card? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. A focus card has this symbol here. And then when you're distracted, you just flip it over, and it's going to be this symbol here. So basically, the lighter color, and it has a little extra graphics here for the focus. So right now we're focused, okay? And of course, worries are going to distract us, and they're going to distract. And let me get back over to the player aid. Then you remove each face-up worry card that is below a focus T card. Then you may choose a pair of T cards and swap. That's optional. And then at the end of the game, if there are no face-down worry cards at the beginning of your turn, just skip step 1, perform steps 2 through 5, and then flip this over, and you'll be doing the scoring. So the way you're going to score is each focus T card right now scores 2 points. Each distracted T card scores 1 point. And then if you have any worry cards left over, they're going to score -1. And then we'll check the scoring table at the end. So I'm just going to jump right into it and play. Let's try this one. So you just select one, flip it over. This one says commute. And so I flip this over. I'll put this turn reference here. And then you just go left to right. So as you flip over more cards, you can do more actions. But there's once a card is flipped back over to its focus side, then you're going to remove the worry card, so your actions will change. It's really clever. So real quick, take a look at commute. I flipped over. The action is swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. Now, when they say pair, that just means adjacent to each other, okay? because there's only 7 cards. And the object of the game is you want to get them in ascending order, 1 through 7, if you can. Hey, Dutch. Folks, if you're watching us on YouTube later on in the future, thank you for joining us. This is recorded live here on Twitch and YouTube. So if you hear me saying hi to folks, it's because they're watching live, just like Dutch Yoda, Linus Cabal, and all other folks. Okay, so I've done this, swap any 2 cards that aren't a pair. So I'm going to swap, let's see, I'm going to swap this 2 with this 5. Okay, so now it's 1, 2, and we'll see, I'm 1, 2. So basically at the end of the game, once you get ascending, you're just going to take whatever's ascending, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and score those. Okay, so now flip each T card above each face-up worry card. So I've got to flip this one over here. Okay, and then remove each face-up worry card that is below a focus T card. So this one here, face-up worry card, is not below a focus, so it's going to stay there. And then optionally, I may choose a pair of T cards and swap them. So a pair, again, is the ones that are next to each other. So what do you say we swap... or swap them like this. Okay. Oh, wait. No, what am I doing? 1, 2, 7, 6. I want to do 6 and 7. All right. So that's the end of turn 1. That's it, folks. This is a super quick game. So hopefully super relaxing game for y'all. I'm going to go here. Aging. Choose a pair. Swap it with another pair. So this is where we take a pair and swap it with another pair, which I think I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. If I swap these pairs like this, we got 1, 2. Okay. Now that's this one. Now we go to the commute. So you go left to right. Swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. So maybe we swap these. Oh, not a pair. Oh. Okay. So maybe we do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's that. Now, remove each face-up worry card that is below a focus card. Oh, wait, no. We have to flip each T card above each face-up. So we flip this one over. And then, hey, we flip this one over as well. And now we remove each face-up worry card that's below a focus. So this has become focus because it's flipped over twice, right? So this is out of the game now. All right. Now, optionally, you may choose a pair of T cards and swap them. So do I swap these? Maybe we do, because this says choose a pair. So we got this lined up pretty quickly, but it's, again, we have to, we continue until all the cards have been played. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You know, I'm going to, again, that's optional to swap a pair of T cards. So I'm going to, optionally, I'm going to pass on that. All right, so now I got to choose another one. Let's try this one down here at this end. Okay, so this is home. Choose the leftmost or rightmost card in the line, move it to the other end. Okay, so that's interesting. Hey, Manda Panda is in the house. So now, that's going to be interesting because I need to take one of these 2 and swap either this way or that way. But before I do that, I start with aging. Choose a pair, swap it with another pair. So maybe, oh, this is tricky. So if I swap this one, you know, what the heck? Let's try this. I'm going to swap this pair here with this pair. Okay. Okay. I feel like I totally messed things up. You know what? This is how you learn how to play, folks. Okay, so I've done that. Now I go down, I go left to right. Home. Choose the leftmost or rightmost card in the line, move it to the other end. So I'm going to take this one, move it to this end. Okay. Okay. Now, we flip each T card above a worry card. Okay, so now this is distracted, and this is focused. So we're gonna get rid of this one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's try this one. Politics. Choose a pair. Move the left card to the left end of the line and the right card to the right end. Oh, so if I did this, this would go all the way left. This would go all the way right. Oh, this would be, oh man. See, if I would have known that, I would have flipped these 2. I can do this. I can choose this pair. This goes all the way left, but it's already there. This goes all the way to the right. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Did I do this pair? Did I do this aging first? Because I'm supposed to do aging first, then politics. I think I did, right? Yeah, I did. Politics, that's a total stressor. Yeah. That's what's funny. It is super thematic. Did I do the aging one, folks? Do you remember? Again, watching live. If I did the choose a pair, swap it with another pair, I could have sworn I did this turn. Or was that last turn? Shoot. I don't think I did. Yeah, Linus, don't worry. I don't remember either. And I just did it. I'm the one playing. I feel like I did not. I felt like I did the aging last turn, right? Yeah, I did it last turn because I had this one was, I played home last turn to do that. So let me swap 2 pairs here. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, put in the comments if I did screw it up. I'm going to go... Let's go with... I'll swap this pair. This pair. Okay. So I've done this, aging. Now politics, choose a pair, move the left card all the way to the right. Or right card all the way right end, left card all the way left end. So I'll do these 2. So this is going to go here. This will go here. Okay. Okay, so I've done those. Now I'm going to flip cards above the face-up worries. And now I'm going to discard any worry cards that are underneath focus, but they're both distracted, so we don't do that. Now, optionally, I may swap a couple of cards, which I'm going to swap. Let's see. So we got this pop. Oh, man, this is what's tricky. Like, you know what's these 2 actions you're going to have, but you have to reveal another one, so you don't know how it's going to play out, right? But you want to set yourself up so that you can, you know, get these cards in the right order. I'm going to swap these 2. Okay, so again, I've got 1 through 5, but let's see what happens here. Next card, I'll do this one. Work. Choose a group of 3. Swap the first and last card in that group. Okay, but let's start here. Okay, aging. Choose a pair. Swap it with another pair. I'm going to swap this pair. Man. Amanda McKnight is in the house. Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, thank you. I don't know if we... Oh, we just missed the little raid symbol. Folks, if you're watching on YouTube, we have raids here on Twitch. And I want to thank Amanda McKnight, VampX13, and her crew for coming in. Welcome, gang. Thanks for hanging out. My name is Ruel. I stream board games most of the time here on the channel. I stream all over the place. I'm going to drop a link in chat right now. I want to shout out Amanda, folks. Amanda, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. And what I'm doing today is I'm doing some teach and plays. What's a teach and play? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. A teach and play is where I'll take a game, either new, brand new to a game or a new to me game, and you know, teach it and show y'all what it's all about. I want to thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you, friends. And hey, let's get back to the game. Thank you so much. Hang out. Let's play a Nice Cuppa. Now, a Nice Cuppa is a wonderful little game. It's a button shy game, so it's 18 cards, and it's about relaxing with a nice cup of tea and dealing with life stresses. Amanda, thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, friend. And here's the game, folks. We just started. We're about, I'd say about halfway through. We got a couple of actions left to do. But basically what you're doing is trying to line up all the cards in numerical order. And in order to do that, you're going to do these actions. And you want them on the focus side, right? The focus side, because if you're distracted, you're going to get fewer points. Okay, so I just revealed these 3 action cards. And I'm going to go left to right here. So this is aging. Choose a pair, swap it with another pair. Oh man, gosh, how do I do this? So I'm going to take this pair and swap it with this pair. Okay, I'm taking a chance here. Okay, so I'm going to tap exhausted like that, so I know I've done it. And I'm going to go here. Choose a group of 3, swap the first and last card in the group. Okay. So I'm going to choose this group of 3. I'm going to swap the first and last of the group. Okay. And then I'm going to Do that so I know I've taken the action. And then I'm going to go to politics, choose a pair, move the left card to the left end of the line and the right card to the right end. So I'm going to choose these two. This goes all the way this way. This one goes all the way this way. Okay. All right. So now, after you've done the actions, you look at the cards above the worry cards and you flip them. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to flip this over. Okay. And then you check above the worry cards, is the card focused? So this is the focus side. This is the distracted side. Just a little graphical difference, a little color difference as well. So this is focused. So we're gonna, this one's focused. So we're going to remove that. This one is distracted. So that stays there. And this one's focused. Okay. And then optionally, I may choose any pair and then swap them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'm going to swap. Oh, man. I'll swap the 2 and the 7, I guess. Okay. And then we choose one of the worry cards and turn it over. And then I'll choose this one. This is health. Choose any odd-numbered card and swap it with any even-numbered card. Okay. So I've revealed that. Now you go left to right. You do all the actions. So, odd and even. Okay. I can do this odd and this even. Okay. Swapped it. And then, so I've done this one. Now I go to work. Choose a group of 3. Swap the first and last card in that group. Hey, here's a group of 3. I'll swap these 2. Okay, so I've done those actions. That's it for the turn. I've got 1, 2, 3 so far. So we're trying to get 1 through 7 if we can. Okay. And then above the worry cards, we flip these over. Okay. We check if they're focused. They are not, so they're going to stay. And then optionally, I may swap cards. So I am going to swap. Let's swap the 4 and the 5. Okay. And then one final flip of the card here. Okay. Education. Choose a group of 3. Move it to another spot in the line. Ooh. So ideally, I'd want to move these right here. That would make it 1 through 7. But I've got to go here first. Choose any odd-numbered card. Swap it with any even-numbered. Okay. I'll swap this even with this odd. Okay. And then work. Choose a group of 3. Swap the first and last. So this group of 3 will do swap the first and last. Okay. And finally, choose a group of 3, move it to another part of the line. So, oh no. That's not good. So if I take this group of 3 and move it here, now everything's out of order. Oh, no good. Okay, well, here we go. Above each worry card, you're going to flip over cards. So this flips. This flips. That's it. Now, these 2 are going to go away because they're focused. Okay, so all we have is this card left. Now, I can... excuse me. I can swap a card. I'm going to... again, my option here, before the end of my option, you may choose a pair of T cards and swap them. I'm going to swap these 2. Okay. So... flip 1 face down. There are no more face down. There are no more face down worry cards, right? So I'm going to skip that step. This is the final round. Left to right, I just do this action here. Choose a group of 3, move it to another spot in line. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, man, no. Okay. And then I'm going to do my optional move, which is, oh no, I got to flip over stuff. So this flips over, this goes away, and then I can swap. Oh, no, I'm 1 card short. So I've done the option. Now, it's all over. I turn it over to the scoring the game side of this player aid. Discard all T cards to the left of the T card number 1, and then each subsequent T card that forms an unbroken ascending sequence. Keep that one. Then discard anything left over there, and then score the remaining as follows. Oh no! So this is gonna be a bummer. 1, 2, 3. This is all gone. Oh no. I'm sad, folks. This is it for my T. My score is going to be not that great, folks. So I'm going to score, each focus card is 2 points, each distracted card is 1, each worry card is -1. So I don't have any worries. Yay, no worries. But I only have 2, 4, 5 points. And let's look at the score here. 5 points is a weak T. Wah, wah. So the weak T, unfortunately, 5 or less. Oh, I got weak T. Okay, now spilled T is you lose if you don't even. Oh, it's 5 or less. Oh, bummer. Yeah, perfect T is 12 and up. Satisfying T 9 11. Weak T is 6 to 8. I've got spilled T 5 or less. Yeah, wah, wah. But hey, as James in chat says, that's the end of the game. Yeah, I had it right till the end, right, Dustin? But you know, as they say, as James said, it's such a quick game. We're gonna play it again, friends. We're gonna reset here, and I've got the cards here. I'm gonna bring those out again. These are key cards, and then we have our worries here. I am gonna throw in the other 3 that we didn't play with. I'll shuffle those up, and we'll see what gets chosen. And that's what's the beauty of this game, is how quick it is. And it is a puzzle, right? It is a super cool puzzle. Shuffle those up. No Pollexes this time, right? Yeah. Oh, so you have to set it up so that everything's on the same side. So you all start with cards on the focus side, right? Because you're focused at first, and then life's worries get in the way. So let's do this here. Okay. And I've shuffled these up. Let's see how they come out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it felt like I had it so early. But that's the thing. Even if you have the cards, you know, set up early, it may, you know, the actions may trip you up, right? So you want to solve it. You just don't want to solve it too early. Hey, Magic Eric's in the house. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you. Okay. By the way, I just realized I haven't talked about the Dodgers, and it's been almost an hour because the Dodgers are on a major losing streak. They've lost a bunch of games in a row, so I'm sad, but we're okay. Linnea says it's almost worse if they're set up well at the beginning because you have to do something then undo it. Oh, totally, right? Okay, I've shuffled that up, the worry cards. So again, we do not know what's here, and I haven't played the game enough to like totally know what all the cards are, but I like it that way. It's fun that way. Okay, so we had some weak T first. So let's see if we can, you know, do a little better this time, friends. Linus did a sports this weekend. Oh, okay. Me, I know. Oh, you were at a Blackhawks game. Wow, nice. Yeah. Amy Troop, the best score. So we're playing the casual standard mode. 12 or up is perfect T. Now, if we're playing the ceremonial, which is the hard level, 13 to 14 is the perfect T. And then for a ceremonial game, you lose if all 7 cards are not in the correct order. So at least with the standard, even if you don't get 7, you still win. You just score. So I'm definitely not at that level. I only played this game maybe 4 or 5 times. Okay. All right, here we go. Game 2 of A Nice Cuppa. We're going to start here. I just like to start under the number 1. It's just, they recommend that for your first game or 2. Let's see. Existential. Choose the leftmost or rightmost pair in the line. Swap the cards of that pair. Okay. We'll swap these 2. Okay. And then this is face up, so we flip this over. So now we are worried, right? Existential worries. Let's see. Let's flip over this one. We are worried about our commute. Swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. Okay, so again, we go left to right. So we're going to do both these actions. Swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. Okay, and the pair mean adjacent. So why don't we swap let's swap the 4 and the 7. Okay, so we've done this. Now, choose the leftmost or rightmost pair. Swap the cards in that pair. Swap these 2. Okay, so we've done those 2 actions. We're going to flip over the cards. This is distraction. This is focus. So we're going to get rid of the existential. So we're no longer worried about existential crises. Okay. All right. So let's move on to this card. Again, you just choose any face down card. Technology. Choose a pair. Swap it with any other single card. Okay. So we'll start with a commute. Swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. Okay. Let's see. Swap any 2 cards that are not a pair. We'll swap not a pair. Why don't we do the 5 and the 6? Avery True is talking about NHL history. First time in NHL history that none of the USA teams from the original 8 didn't make the playoffs. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've done this one. Now we go here. Choose a pair. Swap it with any other single card. Okay. We're going to do the 2 and 3 and swap it with the 6. Okay, so this would go like this. Okay, we turn over these cards because they're face up. We no longer worry about our commute. Wish I could say that. And then this one, we are now distracted by technology. Okay. I like pairs and pairs, James says. All right, let's go with this one. Politics. Oh, worrying about those politics again, folks. Choose a pair. Move the left card to the left end of the line. Move the right card to the right end. Okay. We'll go with this pair here. So 4 is already here. We're going to move 5 all the way to this end. Okay. And then technology. Choose a pair. Swap it with any other single card. We'll take this pair. Swap it with this single card. Okay, done that. We flip these over. And just like that, we've added our milk and sugar to our tea, and we are no longer worried about politics. Okay, but now technology is still stressing us out. All right. Let's go with this one. Home. Choose the leftmost or rightmost card in the line. Move it to the other end. Okay. We'll move this one over to the other end. Right? And then, technology. Choose a pair, swap it with any other single card. We'll do this pair, swap it with this single card. Okay. And then we're going to flip cards above the worries. So now we are distracted. We're distracted by home and technology. Okay. Let's go with this card. Again, you just randomly choose one. Education, we're now stressed out about this. Choose a group of 3, move it to another spot in line. Okay. So, we have to go left to right. This is what's so tricky about it. Oh, yeah, don't forget about my optional swap. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah. I've totally not... I've been just... Yeah, I sort of want to save it for some of these here. But, okay. Let's go here, and then we'll do an optional swap if we can. Choose the leftmost or rightmost card. Line, move it to the other end. Okay. We'll take this one and move it to the other end. Okay, so we've done that. Choose a group of 3, move it to another spot in the line. So I could move this over here. Okay. And then this one here is choose a pair, swap it with any other single card. So I could do this, swap it with this one. Okay, all right. And now this is, okay, I've done all the actions. I have to flip over cards now. Okay. So we're no longer worried about home, and we're no longer worried about technology. Now this is where I can do my optional swap. So if I swap these right now, I'd be set. But I'm worried because we have one more card here to go. Oh no. I don't want to do... Oh, I mean, I could set myself up right? I can swap these here. If I swap these, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, and then when I have to do this, I can put this. Okay, we're going to swap these for now. Okay. And then for final action, I'm going to turn this over. This is health. I'm going to swap odds and evens. So first we start with education. We're going to take this group of 3, move it to another spot in line. Okay. And then the health, we're going to swap an odd and even. Okay. I'll swap this odd and this even. Okay. And then we turn over cards. And then we get rid of this one. Okay. Then optionally, I can swap cards a pair. So I'm going to do the option of swapping these two. And then we're on the last turn of the game. There are no cards to turn over, so we just do this final action, which is swap an odd and even. Okay. And then we flip over cards. And then we remove any that are beneath focus card. This is distracted. So, oh wait, I have, yeah. No, I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I've already flipped this over, so it's going to stay as a worry. Okay, and that's the end of the game. So we flip this over for scoring. I hope I did this right. Yeah, I should be good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now I score. So each focus is 2, each distracted is 1, and then I lose a point for this one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 1 is 10. Hey! One of the better scores I received. So we have got a perfect T, friends. Perfect T. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm excited about that score. I want to shout out everyone here in chat. Thank you so much for watching. We just played 2 games of a nice cuppa from Button Shy Games. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. And hello, friends. That was for YouTube. Dustin, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Folks, all y'all, I really enjoyed this game. I think it's so clever, and really appreciate y'all hanging out, helping me score well. And yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I've scored. Well, no, have I scored an 11? I know I've scored. What did I? Let me check my BG stats. I know I haven't logged in all my games yet because it's so quick. Like whenever I go to BG stats, I'll log in one game, then I'll totally forget after I play a couple of games. Let's see, nice cuppa. Last time I scored 5. Oh, that was another game I played. Ooh, that's not good. Where are my plays? Oh, here it is. So the highest I've scored is, okay, I have scored an 11 before. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's, you know what's funny? Today, I scored 5 and 11. I kid you not, on my app, the 4 that I've logged, I've scored either 5 or 11. So it's either nothing, it's either spilled or it's perfect. That's so funny. But anyways, that's how you play it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. James says, seems to have a bit in common with his fishing Button Shy game a bit. Have you? Yeah, I the fishing game, James, I did try it. I like this one better. The fishing to me felt more of a straight, memory game. And my memory, I'm not a good memory player. And I don't know. I like the way you can manipulate this a little more. The fishing game is fine. I feel like for me, it had more of a memory element to it. But again, it's another terrific solo game from Scott and Button Shy. Quick note, if you had been playing hard mode, this would be clear. Hard mode, you must get all cards 1 to 7 in proper order to at least qualify to win. That's right. Yeah. And Amanda, thank you so much for hanging out. It's always nice to see you here. And I'm going to play another one, folks. So we're going to play next up is this one, A Game of Thrones Hand of the King. Have y'all seen this? This is from Fantasy Flight. This came out, let me see what year, 2016. So this is almost 10 years old. I just found this on the shelf when I was cleaning out my shelves the other day. I was like, oh, I haven't played this in a while. So I relearned it, and there's a solo mode that I printed out from BGG. Super simple. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it up, and then I am going to, during the break, I'm gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna play Game of Thrones Hand of the King. Okay? Stick around. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, friends. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed a nice cuppa. You know, one thing I forgot to show you was the expansion. There's a couple of expansions. Button Shy was kind enough to send me the Seasonal Stresses expansion. And what this does is there are these seasonal stresses. There's 4 of them. You just randomly choose one. You know, I'll just shuffle one here. And let's see. So this one we streamed a holiday preparation. You just put this up on, you know, above the tableau, and I've already put away the game. But you just put it above your tableau. If you meet the requirement, then you just discard this stressor. If you cannot do this before the end of the game, you're gonna lose 3 points. So this requirement for holiday preparation, for example, you have a group of 4 distracted T cards. So if you have 4 distracted, then you met the requirement, and you get to choose a distracted T card, flip it to its focus side. So each one has a requirement and then has a reward when you do that. So yeah, for example, the fall cleanup, you have a group of 3 distracted T cards in descending order, right? 6, 5, 4, for example. And if you do that, you'll discard this, and your reward is choose 2 face down worry cards, peek at them, then return them face down. So that is a really powerful one. If you can do the fall cleanup, that way you can sort of, you know, find out what's coming up next. So also, I didn't show this, but there's nice cuppa. The game totally fits there. And with the expansion, it's a 4-card expansion, the Seasonal Stresses. I just placed it right behind the base game. Boom. Boom. Done. Now it goes in my back pocket, right? All right. I saw some comments here. Gamer Ice Guy and James were talking about fishing lessons and a nice cuppa. Gamer Ice Guy, fishing lessons, more of a memory game, yes, with more control and actions, but I understand why a nice cup is more revered. Yep. Gamer Ice Guy, the flavor text and fishing lessons for the characters, though, are often hilarious. Yeah, I do remember that. I love the characters in fishing lessons. That was really nice touch. And again, like all of Button Shy games, I really enjoy how much you get. It's like one of the best bang for your buck games out there, like a line of games, right? I used to, you know, I mean, I still enjoy Tiny Epic games. I think that, you know, for that small of a box, packs a ton of game. It's literally, I mean, those are like, you know, full on board games, just in a smaller package. But Button Shy takes it to that next level where it's just cards and 18 cards, and to see how much you can do that for, you know, a relatively cheap price. I think these are 12 to 15 US. I don't quote me on that. I forget exactly, but I think they're wonderful. I got another small box game on the table for y'all today, folks. And this is an older one from Fantasy Flight Games. I don't know if it's, if anyone can check it out, I don't know if it's still available, but a Game of Thrones Hand of the King. I think it's a cool little card game. You'll see as we play. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek. This is what it looks like right here, folks. This is the game. It's 36 cards, and what you're trying to do is get the houses in order. You're trying to get the different houses in... whoa, there's the rule book. Just slid all over there. Get the different houses of Westeros. You want to control them by the end of the game. I'll be playing the solo, so I'll talk about that. We're going to do the old, you know, you know what the drill is. We're going to do a little YouTube intro. We'll talk about it there. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Let me check chat one more time. If I missed anything, we will be doing another giveaway. So stick around for that. And, oh, Variant Hex was here. Oh, I just saw that. Variant Hex, I just saw a comment. Where'd it go? Maybe was I just dreaming? No, I could have sworn. Yeah, there it is. I'll go back and watch the VOD later. Okay, cool. Lurking, thank you, Variant Hex. Yeah, gave you a little shout out. Linnaeus, we were talking to Linnaeus too. Okay. So, we'll do the YouTube intro and outro and all that stuff, and I'll talk about how to play the game. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me check something. Okay, all good. Let's get going here. And yeah. All right, here we go. Hi, friends. My name is Ruel Gaviola, and on the tabletop right now is a Game of Thrones Hand of the King. This is a game that I picked up years ago. It's been around since, I believe, 2015 or 2016, and this is from Fantasy Flight Games. Check your friendly local game store if they have a dusty old copy, or jump online, see if you can track one down. It's a really cool card manipulation game, set collection, and what you're doing is trying to get the different houses in Westeros under your control. You have the different families, such as the Starks, the Greyjoys, all represented by the banners here. And we also have Varys. So what I'm going to do with Varys, this is my own personal thing I did. I went out and got a little mini Funko of Varys. So this card here, I'm going to replace it with Varys's little Funko. Okay? Because what you're going to do is, on your turn, you're going to take Varys and either go left or right, up or down, and then you're going to collect the cards of the house. So the first thing you do is declare a house. So I'm looking here. I'm going to declare, let's see, do I go with this way to the Starks, or do I go up or down to the Targaryens or the Greyjoys? What do I want to do? Tell you what, I'm going to go, and this really isn't that great of a spot for me. By the way, I'm playing solo, folks, so I've found this BGG solo variant. It's super simple, and it's a nice little puzzle, so I'll explain that as we go. But basically, you declare a house on your turn, and then go left or right until you land on one of those houses. So let's see, I've got, I'm going to go this way to the Starks. So I just go here, and then any Starks that I've come across, including the one I landed on, I'm going to take into my hand. Okay? So it was only one. That's the only one. So I take Starks. Now, if you have an equal to or greater number than your opponents of that house, you're going to take their banner. So I'm taking the banner now. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most banners wins the game. Now, that's it for my turn. And obviously, things are going to shift, just like allegiances and alliances changed in the show or the book. Right? Now, it is the turn, the AI's turn, right? So we're going to play against the AI. I printed out the rules. This is how short the rules are. It's literally like a couple of lines here. So the opponent is Littlefinger. We all know Littlefinger, right? It's been a while since I watched Game of Thrones, so I do remember Littlefinger, but I probably won't remember most of these characters. So Littlefinger is going to go. They're going to do the exact same thing you did. Either go up or down, left or right. But what they're doing is trying to collect the most of a single family, right? So primary preference is always to take the most cards from one family. So they could go either up or down, left or right. And I'm looking here. They're going to go up and get the Greyjoys because they can get 2 Greyjoys. They can't get any 2 here, so they're going to go up here. They've landed on Asha, and they got this Greyjoy and this one. So that's 2 for our friend, not our friend, but our opponent, Littlefinger. And they're going to get the Greyjoy banner, which is this one. Okay. So now they have 1 banner, and I have 1. The object of this solo game is to prevent Littlefinger from getting 2 families under the control. So they're already halfway there. So we got to go. They're gonna go through. You continue going through the game until there's no legal move where you can't, go left or right, up or down without getting a family member. Okay. You see these bonus cards here, the bonus actions. Once you've completed taking all of one family, you'll notice each one has a number. That's how many cards are in the family. So I went straight for the Starks. They've got 8, right? So I need to get all 8 in order to take one of these abilities that you resolve immediately. Okay, but that's not, that doesn't happen just yet. So I need to move Eris here, or Varys, sorry, not Eris. I can get another Stark going this way. Go down, get a Baratheon. Okay, or get this way to get Joffrey. Okay, funny, he's a Baratheon, but he's actually the Lannister's banner, right? Let me go to, let's go to the Starks here. We'll go to Sansa. Okay. So again, the banner's going to stay with me because I have the most. And we're going to go to Littlefinger. He's going to either go down or right. So there's a Tyrell. These are all 4 different here. And then, okay, he can go down this way and get two Lannisters. Get Cersei and Tyrion down here. So this one and this one. So they've got the Lannisters, which is this one. AB Troop says BGG is showing availability in the marketplace and eBay. Oh, thanks, AB Troop. So, folks, yeah, you can still get this game. You just got to dig a little bit. Okay, so that's their turn. They've got two, so I got to prevent that. I can go down here. I can get all the Baratheons here. I can get two of them already. Or I can continue my way all the way down here to get the Starks. Oh, I don't want to do that. If I get the Starks, I go here. That's going to leave 3 Lannisters for Butterfinger, Littlefinger. No, Butterfinger. I'm going to go here and get the Baratheons. I'm going to get Robert. So I stop here, and all the Baratheons up to this point, I'm going to get Robert and Stannis. So I got those two, and I will take House Baratheon banner. Okay, I'm just going to put these up here. Move these up. Okay. And then now for Littlefinger, either up this way to get a Stark or Targaryen, or this way to get one Stark, or this way to get another. Now, there's multiple ways. There's a little like tiebreakers or preferences. So they will always, secondary preferences is choose the lowest numbered house. So the lowest number house, there's an 8, a 5, a 3, and a couple of 8s. So they're going to go here and get House Tyrell. Okay. And they're going to take that banner. So they got 3 banners already. Okay, so I need to change that. Again, if you can get equal to or a greater number than, that's when you're going to bring it over to your side. All right, so now it's my turn. Let's see where I want to go. Do I want to get this Stark? I can go up here to get this Stark here. Yeah, I really want to wrap up the Starks. So I'm going to go all the way to Arya. So I'll get Eddard and Arya. Okay. There's that. So I've got half of them already. Okay. All right, now it is Littlefinger's turn. So they can go down here. There's 3 different families. Go here for Baratheon, and then here for 2 other families. So let's see. Their preference is the lowest numbered. Yep. So primary preference, take the most cards from one family in a single move. Secondary preference, choose the lowest numbered house. Okay. And then beyond that, it's my choice. So they're going to go here and get the Tully. Okay. Okay, that's the fish. Okay. Oh, that's off camera. Okay. Actually, let me move these up here. Okay, there's that. Okay, so now it's my turn. I could go up here and get in the last again. Oh, I can go here and finish off the Baratheons. I'm going to do that. So here and here. So, I've locked up the Baratheons. Yay. So that's definitely mine. And I've completed one, so I get to look at all these different bonus actions. I'll show one up on screen here. So something like, for instance, Jon Snow, which is really interesting. Jon Snow, declare a house. Let me take the green screen off there. Declare a house. Jon Snow counts as 2 characters from that house. Do not discard this card. Okay, so most of them you're gonna be discarding, right? Because they're immediate actions. Some like that one aren't. Shay, this one says if you have Tyrion Lannister in your play area, Shay counts as 2 Lannister cards. Don't discard this card as well. Okay, cool. Here is Sandor Clegane. Sorry about the pronunciation, Game of Thrones fans. Kill any character in King's Landing. So that's just take a character, boom, out of the game. Let's see. Oh, this one's cool. Immediately take another turn. That's the one I may have to do. Okay. Because where am I at right now? I can get a Tully. Ooh, yeah. You know what? I will do that. Where's that? Take another turn. Put these up here. Back up here. Okay, I'm going to play Melisandre. Immediately take another turn. So this is out of the game now. And I'm going to take another turn by going here onto Holster Tully. Okay, so that's 1. I have tied this one here, so I get the banner. All right, yes. And that's going to be it, because there's only 2 cards, so I was the last one to get that one, so that's cool. I'm going to put this out of here, down here, okay. So I've got 3 banners so far, folks. I've got to prevent them from having 2 banners, okay? Because, again, this is printed from BGG. Well, it's another thing, too. So, if Littlefinger has 2 banners at game's end, he's victorious. Also, if they remove the last card, like I did, of a house, they do not get a bonus action. Okay, just me. Okay, so now it's their turn. They can either get a Stark, or Greyjoy, Tyrell, or Targaryen. They're going to go with the lowest number, so the Tyrell. Oh, shoot. Okay, so they've just locked that up. They've got 2, so this is locked up. Okay, because there's only 1 left. I could get it, but it's not going to do any good because it is I have to get more than, or equal to or more than. There's only 3, so no bueno. Okay, my turn. There's only well, I could go this way, this way. I don't want to go here because all those Lannisters. Maybe go here and get a Greyjoy. What do they have? 1 Greyjoy. Okay. Yeah, I'll go here. Get the Greyjoy. Okay. They have 2, so I cannot get the banner just yet. Okay, so let me move my banners here. Hey, Corthane. And then they're gonna go. They can go here, Targaryen. Here. Okay, so they're all single cards. They want the lowest number, so if it's tied between, then I'm gonna get to choose. Yep, I decide where they go. So it's either going to be here or here. I'm going to make them go here. So they get their Targaryen, okay, for another banner. But now it's my turn. I'm going to take these 2. Oh, I thought it was 3 Lannisters. It's a Baratheon. No, but this Joffrey, doesn't he count towards the Lannisters? I thought he did because he has the same banner. Yeah. So, how many they have? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm 1, 2, 3, right? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, cool. I've got that. So I will take the Lannisters. Okay. And now, let's see. Now is their turn. They're either going down here, 7, 8, or 7, 3. Oh, they're gonna get. Oh, they can take the 3. I'm okay with that because they're ready to lock that one up. So that one, they've got the 3. Let me see. So I need to get. Let's see. Here's Targaryen. I can get 2 Targaryens, but then that would give them. Oh, that would give them the Greyjoys. Shoot, because if I go here and get the 2 Targaryens, they're gonna go here. Oh, would they get? Oh man, either way, I'm hosed. They're going to get the 2 Targaryens. That'll give them 3 over my 2. Or they get the 2 Greyjoys. Which give them 2. That will give them 4 over my 1. Oh, not a good choice right now. So what I'm going to do is, do I go get a Greyjoy here and then give them a shot at one of these? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll get the Greyjoy. Okay. So that's 2 Greyjoys for me. They have 2 Greyjoys, so this comes over here. Okay. But then they go, their only move is to go here, here, or here. They're going to take the lowest number of Targaryen. Okay. So let's see, they have the Targaryens right now. They also have the Tyrells. Okay, they're locked in Tyrells. I need to make sure they don't get 2 of them. So I can go this way to get 2 Greyjoys, but then they would lock up the Targaryens. Oh, this is brutal. I'm going to go here and get the Lannister. Okay. So that'll be here. Okay. So, let me put these on here. Okay. Now it's their turn. They either go the Stark or the Greyjoy. They take the lowest number, so they're going to go this way. Get the Greyjoy. So I got 3 of those Greyjoys. Getting nervous now. Excuse me. If I get a Greyjoy, that'll be 1. They'll get this one for 3. They're going to lock it up either way. Do I do the Stark and then go down the Greyjoy here for... Oh, I'm dead. If I go here... No, if I go here... Yeah, I think I'm dead either way. So I go here to the Stark, they get the Targaryen, that's 3. If I go here to get this Targaryen, they're going to get this Targaryen for 3. If I go here to get this Targaryen, they go this way to get the Greyjoys, that's 2. That's going to give them more. Oh, I'm dead either way, folks. Oh, I'm going to play it out. Let's play it out this way. I'm going to go up here to get this Targaryen. So now I've got 1. They have to play a move. The only legal move is go here to get this Targaryen. That's going to be 3. You know, this might be a way, though. Maybe I can do this. Can I... I'm going to go here. Let's see what the powers are. Let's reread those powers. There's the kill characters only in King's Landing. This is King's Landing, by the way. Oh. Okay. So, they took that one. Right. Now I can take this here. Now I don't get that banner, but I finished out, that's the 5th card, so I can do a yeah. Okay. Here it is. I'm going to play Jon Snow. Jon Snow says, declare a house. Jon Snow counts as 2 characters from that house. Do not discard this card. So I'm going to declare House Targaryen. So I've got 4 now, and they only got 3, so this comes over to me. Yay. However, having said that, now they're either going to go up here, across here, they're going to go here, and take 2 Greyjoys. And that's going to lock it up because the Greyjoys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more than me. I go, I get the Stark. They go, they get this Stark. And then there are no legal moves because this row here, this column here, that's it. I keep wanting to call you Butterfinger. I'm going to call you Butterfinger, Littlefinger. Littlefinger, you've got 2 houses. You win the game. GG AI. That's it, folks. I have lost the Game of Thrones Hand of the King, but had a great time. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. And hello, friends on Twitch. I hope you like that. Linnaeus, stepped out a little bit. This is a mini Funko that I bought on eBay years ago. So normally you would just use this Varys card. You would go one, like, you know, these cards are set up like this, right? And then you just pick and choose, like, okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then replace that card. You know, take this in your hand. But someone on BGG did this, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's like the perfect size. So yeah, I just used that little mini Funko there. So yeah, I like this game. It's a cool little puzzle. I've played it all player counts 2 through 4. Obviously, it's better with another player because then, you know, these special ability cards, which there are a bunch of different ones too. I just randomly chose 6. Right there's where's the box? Here it is. There are several more. Yeah, but probably like a dozen or so they can play with. And yeah, it's a cool little solo game. There's a variant as well. I haven't played with that. There's a couple little tokens here. I don't know what that variant is. It is playing the game variant. The Three-Eyed Crow variant is to increase the intrigue. Players can add the Three-Eyed Crow tokens to their game. These tokens allow players to secretly strategize during the game. Tabletop is forbidden. Players must use their crow tokens if they wish to converse with their partners or with the enemies. Oh, that's when you do the team variant. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Cool game, folks. I definitely recommend this one if you can find it. As AB Troop said, there are copies on BGG and the marketplace, also eBay. At the time they were selling them, you know, I think I probably got it off of Amazon for like $8 or something really cheap. I think for this size it was probably like 15 to 20. And again, remember, this does not come with it. This Funko, the mini Funko, I found this on eBay for a few dollars as well. So I think that's going to do it. Let's do a duck race now for a prize. Let me get the duck race ready. Go back over here. That was, still the results from the last game. Why don't we, nope, I don't want to remove the race again. Clear. Let's get over here, edit list. Okay, so let's see. This time we are going to race for, let's get prizes up. We have another Steam code, again, thanks to B. Travis. B. Travis, so we did Abalone earlier. Let's do a copy of Love Letter. I love Love Letter. This is a classic. So what I'm going to do is, this is for Love Letter. This is for Steam. If you'd like to jump in on this, let's see. What's a good word? What should we use for the keyword here? If y'all want to join in. Let's do, what did we just play? Game of Thrones. Love Letter is such a classic. Yeah. You know, I still play this. I think it's great. Court thing. Yes, there it is. The word is princess. Everyone type in princess, and you'll be entered into contests here. If you'd like to, just for funsies, put an asterisk after your name, or just after princess, and I'll make sure you're entered here. So this is who I got entered so far from last game. Linnaeus, Billy, Matthew, A.B. True, Beyond Dead, and Evil Turnip. So now we got James, Billy Pratt's back in, Corthane. Let me get you in here. I'm just hand typing this in this time, folks. Get Corthane in. Corthane, did you... Where's Corthane? Okay, there it is. Cool. No asterisk. Corthane, we got James Brazil. Billy Pratt is back in. Okay, got Billy. We got Linnaeus. Okay, cool. Here, I'm going to cut these out here until I see y'all. So again, enter princess, folks. And put an asterisk for just for funsies. Otherwise, you're entered in. And right now, Corthane and James Brazil, you got a 50-50 shot of winning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I got 4 y'all. We'll give it a few minutes to enter. This is the duck race for a digital copy on Steam of Love Letter, the tried and true classic. What'd y'all think of Game of Thrones? Any thoughts on that? I think it's a neat little puzzle game. And I do like the solo mode. I mean, it's super simple. Definitely plays better with multiple players. But I enjoy the solo game every now and then. Definitely a nice little challenge. I'm going to get all the banners out of the way here. And I hope you're having a good Monday fun day. I know I got stuff to do right after this. I'm sure y'all do too. Whether it's school, work, or non-school or non-work. I hope you do well today. I will be back next week as well here on the channel. We got more teach and plays, or maybe, yeah, I think I'll teach another game. I'll probably do another, what is it called, pickups and deliveries, where I unbox new games. I got some new games I'd like to share with y'all. Let me shuffle these up a little bit before I put them back in. Actively working. Unfortunately, going to the gym after work, which oh yeah, you and me both. I need to. We got a treadmill here. You know, I'm gonna jump on the treadmill today. That's a good reminder. Thanks, Linnaeus. Gonna jump on the treadmill today. It's been too long as well. Okay. Do y'all do this when you put your games away? Do you shuffle and stuff? I always like to give it a few shuffles. A.B. Troob's in. Thank you, A.B. Troob. With the asterisk for funsies. Yeah, motivate each other to play games and exercise and eat well, eat better. Michelle and I we've been on trying to eat a little better these days. For me, it's always about cutting out red meat. That's my kryptonite, is eating the red meat. Corthane, yeah, do shuffle. Always have it ready to play. Yeah, I never shuffle and put it away because I know I'll just shuffle again. Yeah, that's the thing. I always shuffle, and then when I open up the game, I shuffle it again as well. One of those habits that I have. Okay, but hey, at least I'm ready to go, just in case I forget to shuffle. Okay, so this is all good to go. Extra shuffle is always a good thing. All right, So that game is ready. Oh, and also put the solo rules in there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, looks like we got a few here. We got 5 y'all. We're gonna set it for done. We're gonna go 2 minutes. Every day I'm shuffling. Whoa, 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 what's that? That's not. That was 20 something. Okay. Wow, that was like 2 hours or 2 days or something like that. Okay, got 5 of y'all. Let's check out the Ducks. Winner is gonna get a copy of Love Letter from B. Travis. Okay, AB Troop. Okay, we got some costumes this time. Very cool. AB Troops is the classic naked duck. Linnaeus pink duck. Billy Pratt's got the, what is it, the Mohawk, a punk rock duck, I guess. Corthane is the My Little Pony duck, or My Little Duck. And James Brazil, is that a space helmet, like a cosmonaut, I guess? Looks like going to outer space. We got a minute 30. Yeah, very Love Letter appropriate. All right, who's going to win the copy Love Letter? So for the Love Letter, it's either James or Corthane. Space Duck. Yesterday was Yuri Gagarin Day. Oh, okay. Let me get that code ready. I'm trying to be so much better about getting these codes to y'all. So one of y'all is going to win it. So I'm going to go over here. And folks, if you're on BGG, come join us sometime over here on Twitch or YouTube. And, you know, if you're on YouTube, you can also participate by, you know, entering the code. Because I'm using Restream now, and that does show up on my end if you type something in the YouTube chat. But we are, we're born and raised here on Twitch, as I like to say. All right, 45 seconds left. Corthane's still in the lead. James got his space helmet on. Linnaeus just booking on along with the pinkness. Billy Pratt, I feel like, is saving an energy for the end here, and so is AB Troop on the inside rail. All right, 30 seconds left. Who's going to take down Love Letter? I'm going to take another sip of water. "15 seconds. James, Yuri. 12 seconds. Okay, final 10. This is always when it gets fun. Oh, where'd James go? Wait, where's he? Okay, here they come. AB Troop with the last burst of speed. Looks like, oh, AB Troop's taking it down. Well done. And there's your winner. Now, asterisk means winner, chicken dinner, but no game. Let's see who won. AB Troop. James Brazil wins. Just edging out Corthane, Linnaeus, and Billy Pratt. James, I'm going to go over to Twitch right now while we're watching, enjoying the final results here. And I'm going to drop in a code for you for, a code for, hey James, where's your BGG? Did I not write it right? James. Oh, I always forget the A. Oh my gosh, sorry, friend. Always forget the A. James A. Brazil. Okay. Code is in there now. Boom. Hopefully you got that, James. Let me know if it came through. All right. You're welcome. Congrats again. And friends, I think that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate y'all spending the time to hang out. Thanks again to Amanda McKnight for raiding on over. If you're part of the raid with Amanda, thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it. As always, all the usual crowd here, I do appreciate you hanging out here with me. I got a bunch of streams coming up this week as well. Don't forget to check out those. I'll drop the link tree in there to find me all over the interwebs. The R&R show tomorrow, we're doing our favorite forever games, so games that we will play forever. Be sure to tune in for that. Wednesday, Becca Scott and I are doing Good Morning Society. Got our beverages, board game chat, and also the usual shenanigans. And then Thursday, I'm going down to the store, that is Critical Hit Games in Corona, California, where I live stream a game, usually with a shop owner, Chris, but we've been changing it up lately because Chris has been super busy. So I believe Luis will be joining me, and maybe another guest as well, and game to be announced. So you can find me at Critical Hit Games. I'm going to drop the Critical Hit Games link right there. Hopefully that worked. No, it didn't. Okay, maybe I need to do this. Critical Hit Games. And There it is. Yeah, every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific. We're really trying to build up that channel, and I know Magic and Eric stopped in last week. I really appreciate it. We're having some challenges with just the streaming space there and the equipment, because I use their stuff there, and it's still a store. The shop is still being worked on, and it's a work in progress. So we do appreciate when you come on down and hang out with us there. Okay. What else I got coming up? I've got solo videos coming out. Also in June. Is that June or what is it? May? Oh, I'm thinking June already. I was going to talk about Renegade Con. They have another virtual convention. I'll be involved with that in some way or in a video form real soon. I cannot announce the game just yet, but that's going to be Renegade Con. What else I got going on? Let me see. R&R show tomorrow I talked about. I'm just blabbing now. Let's get you on over to the next channel, shall we? Let me find someone to raid. I was going to actually raid Amanda because I saw she was on. So let's find... again, thank you, Amanda, for the raid. Amanda McKnight is the best. Let's go to... let me take this off here. I want to try to find someone new if we can. Okay. Bunch of board game channels here. Try to find in English. Change yourself to Live Wordle. Oh, there's a Live Wordle game. I like that. Gudnak. Okay. Let's see what this person's about. Zero Skater 12. Playing Gudnak. Looks like is that BGA? No, I don't know what they're... Okay. Let's go say hi to Zero Skater 12. I have no idea who this is. They're playing board game though, so that's good enough for us. Thank you, friends. As always, hey, Poo Poo Cafe, thank you so much. Have a great day, Linnaeus. Folks, everyone have a great day. We're going to send you off for a raid right now. Wait, where to go? Okay, there it is. Thank you for dropping in, folks. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Be sure to follow, like and follow, and do all those things. And stick around for the raids coming up in a few seconds here. Okay.